Hello, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you are doing okay. It's truly a pleasure to make another video for you. This time we are going to talk about Steller's jay bird, a really colorful and exciting bird. When we birds are a really and essential part of our life, they brighten our day and make us enjoy the life. Steller's jay, Cyanocida stelleri, is a bird native to western North America and the mountains of Central America, closely related to the blue jay found in eastern North America. It is also known as the long-crested jay, mountain jay, and pine jay. It is the only crested jay west of the Rocky Mountains. It is also sometimes colloquially called a blue jay in the Pacific Northwest, but is distinct from the blue jay, C. cristata, of eastern North America. The species inhabits pine, oak, and coniferous forests. Steller's jay occurs in most of the forested areas of western North America as far east as the eastern foothills of the Rocky Mountains, from southern Alaska in the north to northern Nicaragua in the south, completely replacing the blue jay, prevalent on the rest of the continent in those areas. Its density is lower in the central Rocky Mountain region, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and eastern Utah, plus the desert or scrubland areas of the Great Basin, e.g. Nevada, western Utah, southern Arizona, and parts of California. Some hybridization with the blue jay in eastern foothills of the Rocky Mountains, especially Colorado, has been reported. It is also found in Mexico, occurring through the interior highlands in northwestern Mexico, as well as patchy populations in the rest of Mexico. In the northern end of its range, it appears to be spreading from coastal southeast Alaska across the Coast Mountains into southern Yukon Territory. Steller's jay is also found in Mexico's interior highlands from Chihuahua and Sonora in the northwest southward to Jalisco, as well as other patchy populations found throughout Mexico. It is also found in south-central Guatemala, northern El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Although Steller's jay primarily lives in coniferous forests, it can be found in other types of forests as well. They can be found from low to moderate elevations, and on rare occasions to as high as the tree line. Steller's jays are common in residential and agricultural areas with nearby forests. Like other jays, the Steller's jay has numerous and variable vocalizations. One common call is a harsh shack 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 shack, shack shack series, another screeka. Screeka. Call sounds almost exactly like an old-fashioned pump handle, yet another is a soft, breathy huddle whistle. Its alarm call is a harsh, nasal wah. Some calls are sex-specific. Females produce a rattling sound, while males make a high-pitched bleep bleep. The Steller's jay is also a noted mimic. It can imitate the vocalizations of many species of birds, other animals, and sounds of non-animal origin. It often will imitate the calls from birds of prey, such as the red-tailed hawk, red-shouldered hawk, and osprey, as a warning of danger to others or territorial behavior, causing other birds to seek cover and flee feeding areas. Steller's jays have the ability to assess risk using different predator detection cues. They have many alarm calls that are dependent on their interaction between predator identity and cue type. Steller's jays respond to sharp-shinned hawks with a longer latency to return to feeding, whether they are both seen or heard. In contrast to Steller's jays, sharp-shinned hawks responded to northern goshawks with a longer latency to resume feeding if they were seen, in comparison to only heard. The difference in reaction suggests that this is a distinct risk of assessment being conducted by the Steller's jays. Steller's jays will then vary the production of their wah, weck, and mimic red-tailed hawk calls in response to different detection cues. Thank you for watching me video. If you like to know about animals, give me a like and subscribe to help me grab the nature into your house.